Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. This is a 2020 Tesla Model Y. This is a 2021 Model Y. Let's see what the differences are. Okay, let's just take a look at the exterior differences for now. You're not going to see too much other than this one is midnight metallic silver. This one is, of course, pearl white. These both have custom rims on it, like aftermarket rims. These have very expensive high-end Vossen rims, and these ones are fast wheel rims. So other than that, let's not get carried away with that kind of stuff. What we're going to look at first is the exterior stuff. Like I said, let's take a look at stuff that we don't even see, that we can't even see with the naked eye on the exterior. First and foremost, we'll say that 2020, let's get it out of the way right now, that has a radar, that doesn't have a radar. To my best knowledge, they both have 2170 battery packs. This one's gonna have a black interior, this one's gonna have a white interior. So another invisible difference that you guys can't see, that's not apparent to the naked eye, is the 2020s is just the rear back end, I guess, is multiple casting, I guess how you'd say, whereas the 2021 is a single rear casting. Now this is the 2020, as you can see, the dark interior and the original old center console, just like was in the old original Model 3s. As you can see there, that's the regular 15-inch screen. The steering wheel looks the same. The interior all looks the same. Looking inside the 2021, as you can see, other than the difference of the white interior, you can see the new center console right here. And if you move it up here, you can see that's the stuff that goes inside, the storage inside. And the new cup holder design, and it's more of a matte finish. It doesn't have the gloss finish to it that the original one does. Screen is all the same size. Steering wheel is all the same, and everything else is the same other than the color trim. This 2020 has a piano gloss black window trim. As you can see, it's all like a shiny black, glossy black finish for the windows and the doors, as opposed to the 2021. As you can see, it's more of a matte finish. It sort of blends in with the soft touch, I guess, foam or leather. It's not, we know it's not real leather, but the foam there sort of blends in, and it doesn't have all the fingerprints that the gloss would have. Taking a quick look at the second row here, as you can see, this is what it looks like, and this is what the 2021 looks like. Nothing has changed. The stitching looks the same and everything like that. The bolstery and everything looks the same. The only thing that would stand out with this is this one has a third row, so the second row, it's situated differently. Now the second row in the 5-seater doesn't have, it's just blank here. It's just a carpet all the way up. It has nothing underneath here. And then to bring it down, you just do that, and they both come down the same way, and then they go up the same. And if you hold on to this, you can recline it a little bit mechanically or electronically, I should say. And you can have different degrees of where it goes up and down. So for the 2021, because this is the third row, it actually does have a manual push button here that goes back and forth to have the chair slide up and down. And then it has under here, so the seat goes back or folds, it has this, and it will fold, as you can see. And then when it lifts up, it does have this. What this does is, just like in the 5-seater, it can go up and down. It can't recline. It just goes back and forth. If you press it again, it'll come forward and stuff like that. And then if you press it, keep pressing it, it actually lifts up. And because these are on rails to have access to the third row, that's how the second row in the 7-seater compared to the 5-seater works. Then when you want to bring it down, you don't have to press this. You just put your hand on it, slide it back, and when you want it back in the regular position, then you have to press these, and you can line it up. And this is the glove box of the 2020. As you can see, it's an early 2020, and what it's missing is something very unique and very important: a USB. And the 2021 does have a USB hookup in the glove box, so you can put your flash drive in there for Sentry mode. Now the 2020s have it too, just not the early 2020s. And we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the passenger front lumbar. As you can see, this is the 2020, and it does have the adjustable lumbar. I don't want to press this on this person's lumbar and mess up their settings. But as you can see, this 2021 does not have it. Not to say, like the glove box, not to say all 2021s don't have it. Anything before, I'd say May 2021, you'd probably have it. Maybe even some of May 2021, you'd have it. But sometime between May and going forward, you won't have it. You'll just have just a cutout like you see there and a cap. Taking a look at the trunk of a 2020. Now this is the well area of the trunk. As you can see how deep it is. Doesn't look any different from a 2021. Let's just take a look. We'll put this down. This is with it all folded down. All the enormous space you have here. Nothing on the back here looks different. You still have the access buttons to fold down the second row seating. Looking at the 2021, okay, this is the third row, so we can fold these down. Now you can see the area. It's about the same as the 5-seater. You lift this up. Now, yeah, the depth is about the same. I wouldn't say it's any different. What may be different is the wells in here, on the side wells on this side and on this side. And then you probably wouldn't have as much room here because they have the third row armrests for the small children that would be back here. And of course, this is reversible. In the 7-seater, this is reversible. If you wanted to make this flat, you can just turn it around, put it in like this, and now you have more deeper storage if you want. Also in the 5-seater, you have a shallower well here. It's not as deep as the back here, but you have more storage. In obviously the 7-seater, that is deleted. You don't have that because the third row is there. The 2020s have red turn signals and the 2021s have amber or yellow turn signals. Now keep in mind, some of the turn signals in 2020 did switch over, some, I don't know, probably somewhere in summer or fall to all orange. So some of the 2020s, if it's a late 2020 car, will have the orange turn signals. Another difference with the 2020s, they have the single pane front door glass, and the 2021 has the double pane glass, as you can see there. Now, once again, just like the rear turn signals, this came in halfway through or a good 3/4 way through. Now, the 2020 side mirrors, they just came like a regular glass mirror. Once again, halfway through the year, they switched it over to the auto dimming mirrors. So as you can see around the edges here, that is the film or the coating or whatever it is to make it auto dimming. So looking at the frunk, the well in the frunk is about this deep. I don't think it's changed really between this and 2021, but we'll take a look at the 2021. And this is the 2021. Looks to be about the same. Looking at the wipers on this 2020, as you can see, they both have on each arm, this the driver's side arm has 2 nozzles right in here, and then 2 nozzles right in there on the passenger side wiper. Now looking at the 2021, you can see everything looks the same generally. Even the hosing is generally the same. The passenger side looks the same. It has 2 nozzles right there. But the driver's side's where the difference is. It has the same 2 nozzles coming out of here, but it has an additional 2 nozzles coming out of here. So it gives it 4 nozzles on the driver's side. Now this was detected early on in the deliveries of the May cars, and this was obviously said probably to enhance the lack of radar and enhance the camera. Okay, so there you have it. That's the 2020, that's the 2021. They're very, very similar, but just little subtle changes and little differences, as you can see that I pointed out. Majority of the things are the same, but like I said, some of the 2020s, halfway through the year, they got and they adopted what the 2021 has. So if you're in the market for a used Model Y and you're looking at a 20 or a 2021, there really isn't any difference. I would say pick up whatever you can get and you'll be happy with it. I mean, you can't go wrong with a Model Y. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. So this hydrofuel here, or not even hydrofuel, what is this? What is this, a hydro plant? Whatever this is, this hydro power generation thing here right now. Can you hear the birds chirping and squawking? Those are artificial bird sounds, I've been told. There aren't actually any birds around. Those are actual like birds of prey, sounds of birds of prey recorded and played back on a loop every few minutes. This is to deter birds out of the area. And as you can see, I don't see any birds, so I think it's working.